Good morning, everyone. So for today, we try to learn about how to train instruction tuning, which is we have to use SFT, which is stand for Supervised Fine-Tune Trainer. But basically, if you learn about how to train the Huggingface already, they have a way that you can train from scratch, and another one is a trainer. But this is the same as trainer, but you can set some config more like the config prompt for instruction tuning. So before we coding, let's see the section that we're gonna learn for today. So first we have the basic training of the SFT, and another one is how you're gonna put instruction tuning. So let's get started. So first I had import about the transformer and check the version and 3R version over here and set some config from the CUDA and the device that I want to see and set epoxy as well because we use the internet from AIT. We have to set epoxy. So first let's say we go to basic SFT first. Step number one, we have to download the dataset. So in this case, I download the dataset from IMDb, but this dataset is a sentiment analysis. In this case, I want to use only the text feature. Okay, I don't want to do any sentiment analysis with bird or something because, yeah, if you see the second step, yeah, because I want to train them with this GPT, which is a language modeling. So I call the transformer with auto model for casual and tokenization. Yeah, now we have the model and tokenizer. But another one that I have to check is what is the maximum sequence length that I can have it. So I set and check them with the tokenization from the model, and the maximum is 1024. And the third one, okay, so you just define the trainer, but initially, before you define the trainer, you just have to define the training argument first, so then you can increase the epochs or even you can increase the batch size. Yeah, you can look at this one in Huggingface, so then you can add more configuration that you want. But in this case, yeah, I want to set the non-train epoch to be number 5 because the default one is just only 3. It's quite small. If you train with a smaller model and you want a mini epoch to improve them. Yeah, and another one is output direction is the location that they save the model. Yeah, but this one is the default, but you also have to set. Okay, and yeah, this is the last one. It's just called SFT trainer. You put model, you put arguments, you put data sets, but in this case, I put data set and I select only 1000 sample because the real sample size is 25,000. And yeah, because that one they have feature from text and label, I just want only the text. So I call this parameter called dataset text field and put in here. And yeah, the last one is the maximum sequence length that each sample that they can put. So then you get the trainer, you just call trainer.train, then it's gonna train for your cases. Yeah, you can see that this is the final output that you get. Yeah, this is so easy. But the things that we want is about the instruction tuning. But in this case, I'm gonna use about the data collector for computation only as LM as well to train the model to generate only the prompts. Yeah. So yeah, they go back to step number 1 again to just download data set. But you can see that in this data set, they have this instruction, input and output. But yeah, this is like the way that you do it instruction. You have a prompts instruct that control what is the question, and this is the output that you have. But sometimes you does not have already the instruction, you have a hint or guide, which is the input. But it depends on what data set you have or you doesn't have. Because if I'm not wrong, in this side data set, sometimes they have in this feature, they also have some input as well. Yeah, but we have to check which one. So next, yeah, we just download again. But in this case, I set the tokenizer to be from padding to be EOS as well because I want to stop stop the sentence when they found the EOS. And yeah, this is the way that you set the instruction. So you have to make a function that each sample inside your data set is gonna be set the formats with the instruction. But in this case, it's a simple instruction. Okay, so you can see that, let's say we have each sample, you just put this sample from the instruction feature and output feature, and then you mapping with the question and answer. You can see that if I run this one with the two samples, you can see this each row that you get like question, and this is the instruction for you, and this is the answer for you. Yeah, but this case they does not input any input feature in here because this data set doesn't have. And next, yeah, we just call the SFT again, and you call this one data collector. Okay, because this case, if you train the model, try to generate only the prompts. Yeah, and put the character and set the tokenizer and template that you want, which is the answer that I set. Yeah, and this is the collector. So last one, yeah, just define the trainer. Yeah, in this case, I don't wanna train with 5 epochs, so I don't have to set the training arguments. So I let them everything set as a default. But all config is almost the same. But the things that I add more is over here. So you just set the formatting, which is a function that we see above. And you put over here. And the character that you put over here again, so then you do train. And then you get final outputs. Yeah, it's quite simple. But yeah, some paper like Llama number 2, Mishore, sometimes they does not use like a simple prompt like this, like question answer. They have their own prompt. So if you want to look at more, you can go to the Stanford Alpaca. Okay? So they has provide something like this. The below is the instruction description. That description is a tag pair with the input that provide further context. Write a response that appropriately complete the request. Yeah, it's actually but it's almost same as the above one, but like they have some more instruction that said that you should complete the sentence within the response. So yeah, I call this data set again, but this the data set for Huggingface FH4. Yeah, they have let them download first. Okay, now we have feature, prompt, and completion. So yeah, I want to fit this one to over here. So yeah, so now I have feature formatting instruction. And I put feature prompt and feature completion in over here. So you can see that's same as above, but like in this, I have the instructs like context instruct first. They have to answer with the response. And yeah, I call everything is the same, like this UGBT2 and set the configs that. And then yeah, because this data set there is a data set I what the things that we want is only the data sets. So I go inside this. Yeah, I put the tokenizer, set the maximum sequence length, and set the formatting function. Yeah. So you train again, you get the answer.